The way had Mike Tyson won by decision, Jake Paul's boxing career also probably would have been over.
Mike Tyson's abrupt disappearance from boxing has left fans and experts stunned. One moment, the legendary fighter was headlining a highly anticipated bout against Jake Paul, and the next, he vanished. No interviews, no social media updates, just silence. The sudden retreat after what was meant to be a milestone fight has sparked a frenzy of speculation. Was Tyson overwhelmed by backlash from his lackluster performance, or is there...
the point of the matter is, do Jake Paul take a good shot? I never seen him get hit by nobody.
Or a guy that the power of Mike even up, because power's the last thing to go.
That's...
There a more serious issue at play. His absence and failure to address the situation have only fueled the mystery. Or the showdown on November 15th, 2024, at AT&T Stadium had all the makings of a legendary event. Over 700,000 fans packed the venue, while millions tuned in via Netflix to witness the...
Try it. He's a younger man. He should be able to handle punches from an old, withering man like me.
58-year-old Tyson take on 31-year-old YouTube star Jake Paul. Could the boxing icon defy the odds once more, or would Paul cement his place in the sport by toppling a legend? Unfortunately, the fight was a letdown for Tyson supporters. Social media erupted with disappointment, with fans calling the match trash and sad. Even NBA legend Magic Johnson admitted to turning it off midway, saying it was bad for boxing. His brutal honesty echoed the sentiment.
No, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man. He's gonna run all night.
Of many viewers. Analysts were equally critical, with Steve Bunce, a respected commentator, likening the fight to a decent sparring session and accusing Tyson of lacking effort. What should have been a monumental clash left fans disheartened and insiders scrambling for answers. Tyson's sudden silence has only deepened the intrigue, leaving the boxing world to wonder what's next for the once great champion. Former world
will be up against. He'll get teased for taking this fight, for one. He'll get teased for that. He'll work himself through that. But, if he goes out there and cleans his clock, they're going to come...
Champion Tony Bellew has urged fans to stop supporting mismatched spectacles, where aging fighters face much younger opponents. Bellew expressed concern that such bouts not only risk the health of older fighters like Mike Tyson, but also tarnish the sport's reputation. Tyson's fall from grace, encapsulated in one disappointing fight, has left the boxing world reeling. His once mighty legacy is now under intense scrutiny, and his sudden silence has only fueled speculation. Following the lackluster bout against Jake Paul, Tyson vanished. No interviews, no social media updates, and no official statements.
Young Mike Tyson, this wouldn't even be a fight worth making. Jake Paul wouldn't even be good enough to get in spar with Mike Tyson.
Just complete silence. The abrupt disappearance has deepened the mystery. Is Tyson retreating to recover physically and emotionally from the crushing defeat? Is he rethinking his boxing future? Or could there be more serious issues behind the scenes? The boxing world is abuzz with rumors, ranging from potential health problems to behind-the-scenes disputes with promoters. Tyson's legacy stands at a crossroads. Will the legendary fighter make a triumphant return, or is it time for him to hang up his gloves for good? One thing is certain. Tyson's sudden absence has left fans and analysts in shock. The silence surrounding his future only adds to the suspense, leaving his storied career shrouded in uncertainty. Mike Tyson's once dominant legacy...
Had Mike Tyson won by decision, Jake Paul's boxing career also probably would have been over. It's just you can't lose to a 58-year-old.
Built on unforgettable knockouts, now faces an uncertain future, clouded by defeat, controversy, and silence. Whether this marks the end of his storied career or the calm before another storm remains unclear. Yet one thing is certain, the boxing world won't stop talking about Iron Mike anytime soon. Controversy reached a fever pitch after Tyson's shocking loss to Jake Paul on November 15, 2024. But the post-fight fallout took a darker turn when explosive allegations surfaced claiming the match was scripted. Leaked documents, purportedly outlining a round-by-round fight script, began circulating online just days after the bout. These so-called scripts detailed Tyson showing early aggression before ultimately losing by unanimous decision, eerily close to what transpired in the ring.
Alleged script leak. This has not been confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt. No one knows if this is real.
Adding fuel to the fire was Jake Paul himself. In a post-fight interview, Paul casually mentioned that he had to ease off during certain rounds to avoid seriously hurting Tyson. His comments set social media ablaze, sparking conspiracy theories and accusations that the fight was staged for publicity and a massive payday. For Tyson, known for his pride and authenticity, these allegations were a direct insult. Insiders reported that he was enraged by the claims and even considered taking legal action against Paul, and media outlets promoting the narrative.
I tried to give the fight the best fight I possibly could, but when someone's just surviving in the ring, basically, it's hard to make it
of a rigged fight. Being accused of participating in a staged event was an affront to a fighter who built his career on raw power and integrity. The controversy only deepened the mystery of Tyson's sudden withdrawal from public life. Was his silence a calculated move while his legal team explored defamation claims, or had the rumors and defeat broken his spirit? Tyson's future remains shrouded in uncertainty, leaving fans and analysts clamoring for answers. Mike Tyson's highly
emotional fight for a lot of fight fans out there because of how they feel about Mike Tyson, right? This guy, if aliens landed tomorrow and they asked you about the sport of boxing, the first two names that come out...
Publicized and disappointing performance dealt a significant blow to his legacy, particularly among younger fans unfamiliar with his storied past. While accusations of a scripted fight sparked outrage, they also divided the boxing community over Tyson's current capabilities and future in the sport. Some legends, however, stood firmly in his corner. Reigning heavyweight champion Tyson Fury defended the iconic fighter, stating, "If Mike Tyson hits anybody, I don't care if he's 90. They're going out cold." Fury's remarks highlighted the enduring respect for Tyson's unparalleled knockout power, a skill that could instantly shift the tide of any fight. Despite the controversy, Tyson's ability to inspire belief in his raw strength and legendary prowess remains unshaken among boxing purists, even as questions loom about his next chapter. Former rival Lennox Lewis expressed confidence in Mike.
You guys, but I feel bad watching this fight. It just doesn't feel right. Like, it feels bad, man.
Mike Tyson's abilities ahead of the fight, asserting, "Mike Tyson's going to win, he's not that old," citing Tyson's storied career compared to Jake Paul's limited boxing experience. For Lewis, Tyson's skills and instincts couldn't be dismissed, regardless of the age gap.
In all 8 rounds, you got a bonus. And there were certain tells, right? Like when Tyson literally sees a clear shot and he holds back. And you see that Jake Paul's hands are down, his face is wide open. By the way, guys, Jake Paul's defense was atrocious.
Similarly, Roy Jones Jr., who faced Tyson in a 2020 exhibition bout, backed the former champion, emphasizing Tyson's dangerous punching power. Jones noted that a single well-timed punch from Tyson could change the outcome of any fight. These voices of support kept hope alive among fans unwilling to accept Tyson's apparent decline as final.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but you know he's gonna be a lot quicker. And if he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he tried to stay back from Mike.
Anthony Joshua, a modern boxing superstar, echoed similar sentiments, expressing deep respect for Tyson while acknowledging the challenges he faced in the ring. Before the fight, Anthony Joshua predicted Jake Paul's victory, citing the younger fighter's stamina and energy as decisive advantages. "I pray that he comes out healthy," Joshua remarked, a sobering reminder of the risks Tyson faced simply by stepping into the ring at his age. Now, with Tyson silent and out of the public eye, debates rage on. Supporters insist the fight's outcome and the surrounding allegations don't define the real Mike Tyson. Critics, however, argue that even the fiercest warriors can't beat time and that boxing must stop pretending otherwise. In the aftermath of his loss, Tyson's honesty cut deeper than any.
Boxing champion Mike Tyson had a brief medical scare earlier today during a cross-country flight from Miami to Los Angeles.
Punch he threw that night. He admitted he couldn't remember parts of the fight and revealed that his body had been breaking down long before stepping into the ring. Tyson disclosed undergoing multiple blood transfusions just to stay in fighting shape, a startling revelation that made his preparation sound more like a medical drama than a training camp. To add to the spectacle, Tyson hinted at fighting Logan Paul next. Why not? He shrugged when asked, leaving fans bewildered. Meanwhile, promoters like Bob Arum and former champ Tony Bellew have called for reforms to protect aging legends from such mismatches. Tyson's silence leaves the boxing world in limbo. Is he planning a comeback or quietly stepping away? His next move could either redeem his legacy or cement his place
Doing that to me.
Oh, yeah, little bow at the end. He bowed.
That's the last thing I remember.
in celebrity boxing's chaotic landscape. With Tyson, anything is possible. As if the world hadn't recovered from the Tyson versus Jake Paul spectacle, Mike Tyson dropped another bombshell. He hinted at fighting Jake's brother Logan Paul. Why not? He reportedly shrugged when asked about the possibility, sparking a collective facepalm from fans. Doubling down on the Paul family boxing saga, Tyson's comments have left the boxing world in limbo, anxiously awaiting his next move. Will he break his silence, set the record straight, and reveal whether he's gearing up for one last round or retiring for good? Tyson's recent involvement in exhibition bouts has ignited serious concerns about legacy. Once an unstoppable force, his name is now tied to matches some view as little more than money grabs. Promoters like Bob Arum and former champion Tony Bellew have even called for reforms to protect aging legends from mismatches that exploit their reputations. The big question remains, can Tyson reclaim his iconic status, or will his loss to Jake Paul define the final chapter of his career? Right now, the answer is as unclear as his next move. Tyson's silence has left fans guessing. Will he stage a comeback, or quietly step away from the spotlight after this bruising loss? His next decision could either redeem his legacy or solidify his role in the chaotic world of celebrity boxing. With Iron Mike, anything is possible. Stay tuned.